We have the governor, we have the speaker, we are in control.
The Patriot Party found itself thrown a bit off kilter today. But as evening came, cracks began to show in the constitutionalist facade. Tonight, the COTH report examines the difficulties that both parties face moving forward this week. Is he the power behind the throne? Assemblyman Evans has made strong, bold, and daring moves on behalf of the Constitutionalist Party. Can he keep it up, or will he have trouble keeping his party in check? The Constitution may not be a live article, but the Constitutionalist Party sure is. Hello everyone, I'm Joel Reedy and you're watching the COTH Report for July 26th, 2017. The majority Patriot Party came into today looking very strong, with a strong majority and a likelihood of taking the Speaker's chair. But before long, the Constitutionalists had shattered that mirage. Tony Rollins reports.
In a shocking turn of events today, the Patriot Party, despite overwhelming numbers in its majority, was unable to win the Speaker's chair and in fact lost by a considerable margin. What followed in the aftermath was an absolute breakdown inside the Patriot Party caucus room.
So obviously there were some people in my party who didn't support me. What? Okay, what did I do that you didn't agree with that caused you not to vote for me? I'd like to know that for my own personal.
I don't want to.
You don't want her to
Don't look at me.
You don't want to be an executive board?
Kick him out. 3 of our people had to abstain, or at least 3 people total abstained.
Yeah.
And
4
what?
voted against.
Four voted against us.
It should be noted again, and I can't stress this strongly enough, it's not a math camp. Meanwhile, the Constitutionalists, who had carefully laid the groundwork for their victory, were making pledges of neutrality with the Speaker in public, but promising constitutionalist power to their own partisans in private.
The Speaker should act for the whole Assembly, but they should also remember that the party they're from. So at the end of the day, Katie will still be a constitutionalist. So, yeah.
The Patriot Party is now setting about the task of rebuilding, but the path does not seem clear. Even within their own party, some of the more notable names don't seem to be in agreement on the way forward. Somewhat late in the day, party leader Sabo made a statement and let the press know who their candidate for Speaker will ultimately be.
I believe it's very possible that there will be a motion to vacate the chair in a very short amount of time, and soon after that, hopefully we'll have a Patriot Speaker.
Who is that Patriot Speaker going to be?
Preferably, it will be Assemblywoman Francisco.
Just when all seemed to be lost, the Patriots were able to stave off a craven attempt by the Constitutionalists to raise the standard for how many votes are necessary to vacate the Speaker's chair. The Patriots' sign of resistance to this effort shows that they may yet be able to salvage their hopes for this week.
Are you gonna vote for this?
I don't know, man.
You don't know?
It's just a game. I'm just playing.
For CBC News, I'm Anthony Rollins.
We'll take a quick break and be right back with you.
Have you or a loved one been the victim of a vicious animal attack? Suffered an injury or accident in your home as a result of inadequate warning labels on household products? Swallowed something you shouldn't have?
Have you been injured in an accident? Or at work? Or in the home of another? Or in a public park? Or while running on foot on an interstate, getting away from the police? Or did the police catch you and you're now accused of a crime?
Call the law offices of Reedy, Reedy, and Reddy. Reasonable doubt for a reasonable fee, and making up for your injury. Call now.
I believe the count was about 23 applauses. She had to stop and wait for the applause to stop. It was magnificent. If California had a Gettysburg, this would have been her address. It was absolutely perfect, and I am pleased with everything the governor has done. She has not made a move that has not been absolutely perfect. Her course is right on track, and I believe that she is going to bring California and the city legislature to the top that it has ever been.
Welcome back to the COTH Report. Tonight, we're taking a look at one individual who's had a profound impact this week already at City on the Hill. Party leader Evans has exerted his influence in a number of ways, hidden and seen. So far, however, no one in his party or outside of it is ready to challenge him. Are the Constitutionalists going to continue their strong drive with Assemblyman Evans at the helm, or will trouble brew for him in the future?
From day one, party leader Evans has been assembling a strong team around himself and laying the groundwork for the Constitutionalist victory.
Well, we just knew that we were the party in minority, and we had to do something to change that so that we could take hold of the Speaker's position. So we needed to go out into the Patriot Party and get some participants, and that's exactly what we did.
He has carefully coached the members of his party as they speak to the press in praise of him.
Oh, we've got big things, apparently.
I don't know.
What kind of big things?
Why don't you ask our party leader? He seems to know the most about it. And I think he can give you a better explanation about it since he is in charge of the whole process.
Well, there's this concentration of power, but Assemblyman Evans' agenda is the same as the rest of us in the party, and I think that if you saw that we were all against his agenda, he would change it.
Assemblyman Evans, your party leader, really seems to be the power behind the throne.
Yes, he is. Yeah, masterminding everything, predicting what will happen. Yes.
But Assemblyman Evans' strength has been not only in the public image that he's portrayed, but also in the work he's done in private, gathering his forces, lobbying for votes. He's been all over campus, a presence in almost every important conversation that's taken place.
So we're removing that advantage, so it's more, consensus among.
Just do it as 21 then.
22 is fine. What's one person?
Assemblyman Evans has a lot of experience. He knows how to deal with his party. However, I believe that he needs to learn to work together with the Patriots side as well.
Assemblyman Evans remains confident in his ability to lead and in his party's ability to find continued success.
It shows to the Patriot Party that just because they have more people, it doesn't mean they're more powerful. We can get positions, we can pass things that take a majority even though they have the majority. We can have our platform promoted with the minority.
Party leader Evans was finally shown his first defeat today. Even in defeat, his spin game remains strong.
I'm just upset, about how the Patriot Party, their unwillingness to participate in free speech, to allow people's voice to be heard. I wasn't aware the Patriot Party was against that sort of just basic human right.
When it comes to Speaker Eisenhower, though, it's clear that the two have a mutual respect for each other.
Katie came to me and said that she wanted to run for Speaker, and I said I agreed, and that was a great idea. And as you can see, my party also agreed with me.
I am confident in my party leader that he will make the right choices.
I would say that the Speaker is not really controlled as much as the rest of us by him.
Speaker Eisenhower wants everyone to know that she's her own woman.
If you were to pick one word that you hope defines your speakership, what would it be?
Confident.
But we can be sure we haven't heard the last from Assemblyman Evans nor from Speaker Eisenhower.
Yes, we are very happy and excited for what may come.
Finally, tonight, word has come out of the Attorney General's office that subpoenas have been issued for a number of records belonging to Governor England and her staff. It's too early at this point to speculate on whether this investigation will lead to any serious charges or whether this will blow over. But at this point, it's a story that's worth keeping an eye on. That's your news for July 26, 2017. Join us tomorrow night as we take a look at the legislation as we head down to Sacramento.
The Patriots are not American, they're not Patriots, and they hate free speech, and they hate freedom.
That's a lot. Why were the Constitutionalists all saying about this free speech stuff when they don't even believe about the freedom of the press? I just don't get that. Why?
Whether you do well or not, that's on your own. That's your own result. Please vote for me.
Or you could burn the kilt.
Speaker Eisenhower wants everyone to know that she's a woman.
I've already shaved the mustache. What more do you want?
Or you could burn the kilt.
Speaker Evans was finally
finally shown his first defeat today, as he was unable to get a measure
I must
passed
ask
to
you a
raise the
question.
vote threshold for removing the chairperson.
Will you promise
as he was unable to get his bill read and a vote passed
of the
to
dignity
raise the
of the
threshold.
speakership?
We can be sure we haven't heard the last from Assemblyman Evans.
I will limit wearing the kilt to personal time, and that's it.
As speaker, I want to be clear. What exactly do you mean by personal time? Do you fancy that you're going to be taking a lot of time off, golfing a lot?
Well, like personal time that's scheduled in inside our schedule for City on a Hill during
You know
that.
you're going to have work to do during that time?
Huh?
Speaker, you're not going to be working too hard.
Oh, I will be able to work, but that will be scheduled personal time.
And that's when you're going to go change into a kilt. You're going to take time off to go change into a kilt so that you can have personal time while you have jobs to do as speaker?
You would not believe how easy and quick it is to put a kilt.
I don't need to know that. Don't need to know that. But, Assemblyman, I think you're still skirting the issue.